Tech billionaires are shaping a dystopian reality.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know.
We have Elon Musk with Neuralink, a computer-brain interface literally implanted into your skull. Peter Thiel with Palantir, the company creating a surveillance database for the federal government, and a handful of technology companies profiting off the design and implementation of systems that create a dystopian reality. Transhumanism, social credit systems, and AI-powered weapons software is just the beginning. In this video, we're going to break down who is responsible, what they're planning, and how we can try to avoid it. You're watching Corruption Report. Let's start with Peter Thiel. Thiel first made his fortune co-founding PayPal before becoming one of Facebook's earliest investors. In 2003, Thiel co-founded Palantir, a data analytics company seeded with money from In-Q-Tel, the CIA's venture capital arm. Palantir's software is designed to pull in massive amounts of data, financial records, communications, and even social media posts, and organize it into profiles that governments and corporations can use to track people. This is not just about fighting terrorism. Palantir's software has been used by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to track and deport migrants. It's been used by local police departments for predictive policing, a program that tries to guess who will commit crimes before they happen. Palantir has also secured defense contracts for battlefield operations and AI-powered weapon systems with Israel's Ministry of Defense and the U.S. Department of Defense. Their software integrates surveillance data and military targeting. So in other words, the same software that tracks migrants in America helps aim missiles overseas. And Thiel himself has played in politics. He was a major funder of Donald Trump's campaign, sat on Trump's transition team, and was one of the few Silicon Valley billionaires openly supporting the administration. During those years, Palantir's government contracts exploded in value. And that's no coincidence. Thiel's empire is built on surveillance, and the US government is one of his biggest clients.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
Now let's move to Elon Musk. Most people know Musk for Tesla or SpaceX, but his most dystopian project might be Neuralink, a computer-brain interface literally implanted into your skull. On paper, Neuralink is marketed as a medical miracle, and it can be, restoring mobility for paralyzed patients and treating neurological diseases. But in practice and down the road, we're talking about direct access to your brain signals. If this device can send and receive data, it can be hacked. If it connects to the internet, it can be surveilled. Imagine a world where not just your searches or texts, but your thoughts can be monitored. That is not science fiction, that's the stated goal of a brain-computer interface. And Musk isn't stopping there. After buying Twitter, now rebranded as X, Musk has openly said he wants to transform the platform into an everything app. Social media, payments, identity, communication, all rolled into one. Combine that with Neuralink and you can see the dystopian potential. A centralized system where your brain data, your finances, and your speech are all tracked. If China has shown us anything with its social credit system, it's that these tools can be used to reward obedience and punish dissent. And the X platform, or one like it, could easily be molded into an American version of that system. But Musk and Thiel aren't alone. Around the world, technology companies are cashing in on the government's desire for surveillance. In China, social credit systems are powered by companies like Alibaba and Tencent, integrating financial recognition, online purchases, and even friendships to determine who gets loans, who gets jobs, and who can travel. Things like speaking out against your government on social media are disincentivized and even punished. In India, the Aadhaar program is the world's largest biometric ID system, requiring fingerprints and iris scans for basic services like food, banking, or healthcare. Critics like me call it a tool of surveillance and control. Here in the US, Amazon profits from cloud contracts with the CIA and the Pentagon. Microsoft and Google provide AI and cloud infrastructure for police departments, immigration enforcement, and the military. Many of these companies and their executives also poured money into the Trump administration, the Biden administration too, buying access and influence. The same people selling phones and Alexa devices are also selling tools of surveillance and control to governments worldwide. Now all of this points towards one reality. Our personal freedoms are eroding, not in one giant leap, but step by step. Surveillance databases, brain-computer interfaces, social credit apps, all these technologies are being normalized under the banner of convenience and safety. If we don't push back, we risk living in a world where freedom of speech, freedom of thought, and even freedom of movement depends on what a handful of billionaires and their software decides. I believe the solution starts with awareness. Don't buy into these products, don't hand over your biometric data because it's convenient, and pressure elected officials to regulate and restrict the use of these systems. Technology should serve people, not enslave them. We covered Peter Thiel and Palantir, Elon Musk and Neuralink and X, and the corporations profiting from social credit systems in China, India, and the US. But the future is not set in stone. If you want to watch part 2 on this topic, go on Patreon. We talk about Palantir's contracts and everything else more in depth. Subscribing on Patreon is the best way to support this channel. It empowers me to make more videos like this, reporting corruption in the ruling class. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time on Corruption Report.